Hey, you guys, Desmond here,
And LaCresha.
and welcome back to the
Woo,
channel.
woo, woo,
And
woo.
today we're here to talk about RuPaul's Drag Race UK Series 4, Episode 3, the Naff-ta Awards. But before we get into it, I got to remind everyone to like, comment, and subscribe. We really do appreciate it. The growth that this channel has been shown the past few months have really been astounding, and we just like for that to continue. So please leave a comment. Let's build up a conversation in the comment section because it does help with the algorithm. I know people talk about it all the time, but it does help. Oh, I heard an echo.
I heard a static click.
Oh, okay. But yeah, join the family, join the conversation, and we're always in the conversation, so we will communicate with y'all. So, LaCresha, what do we think of this week's episode?
It was interesting.
It was interesting, but it was a good interesting. Like, it wasn't a bad interesting.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the episode overall. I really did.
Yeah.
But let's go ahead and share this here screen so that we can get into the Gigiana. So we start off after saying goodbye to Starlet.
Right.
They're sitting there, they're reading her message. Jombers is really upset. She's like, I can't believe I do it, but I'm glad I did it well enough to stay. Baby and Smitty were kind of shook that they did so well. Baby didn't do bad. She was like, listen, I did great. They told me I was this, that, and the third. Yo, baby, lucky I was on this team. Because if I was on that team, it would have would have been a solo win. Me. And then Sminty was a little delusional, but we're not gonna get into that. So it's the new day in the workroom. They're coming in, having a good time. They're sitting here chatting, and look at all these badges, honey.
Yes.
Look at all
First time it's been this many badges.
There's a possibility that we can have, like, we already have, what, 7 out of the 10 queens? No, 7 out of the, how many queens are competing? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we already have 7 out of the 12 possible queens that has a badge. The 6 that won last week, and then Black Pepper won week 1. So I think this will probably be the season with the most winners ever. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it is what it is. Smitty told the truth in this moment. This is the moment where she was like, they all got badges, but do they all deserve badges? No. I was like, she ain't wrong. I get it. Typically, the whole team wins on the UK, but there was too many queens. It should have just went to 1, maybe 2 people. But Her Majesty already done had hers, and it's time for the Ru mail. Now, when she was talking, she was talking a lot about balls and all this other stuff, and I'm like, are we doing a ball? I knew we were doing a design challenge, but I'm like, wait, is it a ball on top of it?
Oh, Lord.
Like, wait a minute. So I was confused because I would have got ball from that. The way how many times she said balls in there, I'm like, oh Lord, this is gonna be a ball. But it wasn't. Mama Ru enters the room and announces that we're doing a mini challenge.
I like that suit.
I did too. So it's award season, and they're gonna announce the winners to the first annual Naff-ta Awards. They'll have 15 minutes to get into red carpet quick drag for the Naff-tas. This is everybody in their quick drag. Pixie, this is not red carpet.
No, not at all.
Maybe she's like, my red carpet dress is too nice. I'll save that for another category. That's gonna see the runway. Don't play with me. That's gonna see the runway.
Runway.
Runway. But I would do that too. Like if they say, okay, it's time for a quick drag, and she'll read off one of the categories. I'm like, I picked out something cute for that. No, I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna make it work for another category. Nope. Nope. Not me.
Not I.
So the queens voted during their confessional times for these awards. And what award are we looking for? The Naff-ta. When I tell you I hollered. When
Why
RuPaul
is it crock-eyed?
Wait, did you not see the this went viral last year at Christmas?
Oh, it's the Christmas ornament.
Yes.
Oh, snap.
That's why everybody busted out laughing.
I remember now.
Oh my gosh. She pulled that up and I'm like, real savage. And she's like, some say it looked like me, but I don't see it. This is everybody's reaction.
Jesus.
Oh my goodness. It was too good. It was too good. Oh, this is where she said, they say it looks like me, but I don't see it. So the category up first is Beast in Show, basically the biggest threat in the room. And that's a Black Pepper, rightfully.
Hey.
Best background actress in a non-speaking role, basically someone who's fading in the background that you don't really see. Copper Top. I'm really shocked it went to Copper Top, but I'm like, well, Starlet's gone. That's the only other person I would think really
Right.
would take, quiet, just kind of blending in. It also maybe could have went to Pixie, but it went to Copper Top, and she was also mad about it. Side note, when she went around the room and she asked, so who voted for me as the best background actress in a non-speaking role? I'm like, really, girl?
Why would you get upset about that? It's not a real award.
I'm gonna say, you
at
gotta
the end of the day,
I would feel some type of way, but I wouldn't have gone to that point. But then again, you never know. It could have been a producer be like, hey, Copper, ask the other queens,
right.
Ask the other queens who voted for you. trying to
blame it on the edit.
Trying to get the story progressed, as they are called.
The
next one is Best Scene Stealing, Attention Grabbing Camera Hog. This one's self-explanatory. And it was Danny Beard. And when she went, I lost it. I lost it. That was so funny. And then just holds it up. This makes me excited to see Danny in an acting challenge, because if Danny just did that off the cuff, I need to see Danny in an acting challenge, an improv challenge. I need to see that from Danny. I bet she's going to eat those up. And then Best Actress, Resting on Pretty. Self-explanatory. And it went to Baby. I thought it was going to go to Dakota. But it went to Baby. And I'm like, y'all quit hating on my sis, okay?
Okay. Because trust me, if I'd have thought she was really going to give it to her, she'd have been in my top 3.
Best Hot Mess. Again, self-explanatory. And it went to Sminty Drop. So RuPaul asked for the pit crew to come out. And we found out that they're beginning a design challenge in pairs. And unlike, like they did in season 2, this time they're actually working in pairs. Like, you're not being judged individually. Well, they were, but you'll see. But we find out that the pairings are LaFille and Sminty Drop, Dakota Schiffer and Baby, Copper Top and Cheddar Gorgeous. I said Gorgeous last time. I'm like, oh my goodness. Danny Beard and Pixie Polite, and then Black Pepper and Copper Top. I'm sorry, Jomber's Blonde. Jomber's Blonde. I call that baby Copper Top. J Blonde, because RuPaul hates Jomber's name.
J Blonde.
It's a terrible name, don't say it.
It is. I don't even know what Jumpers means.
No, that's what Ru said to the pit crew, because he just pointed at us. She's like, oh, it's a terrible name. Don't say it. I'm like, oh my God, Ru. It reminds me of how Ru hated Heidi in Closet.
Yes.
So she was trying her best to get Heidi whole, Heidi hydrate. She was trying her best to get her to change that. It looks like she's doing it to Jumpers too. I personally don't.
Yeah, but let's see if Jumpers follows Heidi's lead so she can stay in the game.
And honestly, I really enjoy Jumpers Blonde. I see her going pretty far in this competition.
Yeah, because apparently she's in my top 3.
I believe she's in mine. I think I put her in mine. But anyway, so because Sminty Drop was the hot mess, she gets to choose who get what box. So she chose I for her and her partner, O for Baby and Dakota, B for Cheddar and Copper, G for Danny and Pixie, and N for Black Pepper and Jumper's Blonde.
Yeah.
So, I didn't
Look at the little short moment.
Yeah, I didn't get the little screenshot for it, but they were talking about dating as a drag queen. And we've heard several conversations about it, but I really, again, I love hearing the conversations and hearing the struggles. And even LaFille, when she was talking about, I'm more gender fluid than the rest. So I've only had relationships with straight people who didn't want to love me in public. You know what I'm saying? And it was nice to hear those conversations. It's nice because there's people out there who suffer through this too. So hopefully, they can feel like they're not alone. And that's the whole purpose of this show, just letting people know who are different that they're not alone. So I like when they talk about stuff like that too, just to remind people that they are not alone.
Right.
So now to the main stage. And we got
that's a little short moment.
Yeah. It's okay.
Yeah.
Something about it ain't clicking all the way. It's not bad. It's a soft two. Real soft. But it's not bad. Not bad at all. We are joined by Michelle Visage, looking lovely. I love this look. Alan Card, thank you. I've missed you so much. And then Leomi Anderson, she was a great guest judge.
She was a good guest judge.
Now, most models, you could tell they just wear the clothes, but Miss Leomi here, she knew what she was talking about. She gave some great critiques when it came to designing and, executing their outfits properly. And I'm like, you better bring her back. Bring her back. I liked it. Her. So the category is Bingo, She Better Don't.
Hey.
Up first was Sminty Drop and LaFille. What did we think of their looks?
They were good looks, actually.
I loved them. They both had amazing.
They like the skills you could see.
And I thought I'm sorry. No, you go ahead.
I don't remember what I was gonna say.
Oh, I'm sorry, honey. But it bothered me when Michelle pointed out that little clear or nude hit moment.
Right.
Like, honey, how did you see that from over there? Because I didn't see it until they zoomed in.
I saw it, but I didn't care.
Like that was just kind of a like, girl, you nitpicking in the wrong way.
She really was. Because my thing is if this had been a woman, an actual woman, the only option we would have had would have been the little pasty that goes on your fupa and then clips onto your booty in the back for something like that. But these are men with junk that needs to tuck. And so if you have your tucking panties on, you're going to see something. So give it a break.
Yeah, I just feel like that was an unneeded critique.
Yeah, like you just had to find something wrong.
And like it's been a minute since Michelle's given one of those critiques or they've kept one in. So I'm like, oh, Michelle, okay. But yeah, overall, these are both amazing looks. I think I like LaFille's a little bit more than Sminty's.
I do. Because I love the little underbust thing.
Yeah, so this was really good. Up next is Black Pepper and J Blonde.
Those looked a hot mess.
Both of them, no. No. Next is Danny Beard and Pixie Polite.
Those were. I liked them.
I liked them. That is the best way to explain these. I liked them. Nothing to write home about.
No, pretty basic.
I wasn't a big fan of the cutting in that dark purplish reddish color. I was like that didn't seem necessary to me, but overall they both created a cute look.
Right.
Up next is Dakota Schiffer and Baby.
I love these. I could tell you did because you got a whole bunch of screenshots. Look, Baby's choice in shoe is freaking phenomenal. I think Baby should have been like a woman.
Oh,
for real.
This is just so good. This was so good. I really enjoyed both Dakota and Baby. That's just I loved it. I don't know what else to say. It looked, I believe it was Naomi who said it looks like two different pieces from the same fashion line. I'm like,
Yes.
yes,
Like it was part of a collection.
yeah, like it's not the same, but you could tell they're in the same family. And I loved it. As Patty would say, I love you. Up next is Copper Top and Cheddar Gorgeous. I really wish Copper Top would have listened to them about them damn boots.
Right? I was mad.
Her. Like, do not wear them boots.
Do not wear them boots. Because if she would have just borrowed, which one was it? Who offered their shoes?
Oh, if you wouldn't have asked, I would have told you. Oh,
it was the bearded one.
Danny Beard.
Danny Beard offered her black shoes with the copper heel, and I would have took them up on that.
I would have too. That was unholy. But Miss Cheddar Gorgeous, though, that was correct. That was correct. It was.
Yes.
So we have these 5 lovely groups up here. Who was your favorite group overall?
Baby and Dakota.
Baby and Dakota, I agree wholeheartedly. If I had to choose from one of them, I think I like Dakota's like a hair more, but like the smallest hair.
I like Baby's, but with Dakota's shoe.
Ooh, if she would have had Dakota's shoe, I think I would agree with you. I think I would agree with you. But you know, I love Baby. Baby got some good ass legs.
But so, she do got some good legs, and I love her shoe choice. I love me a clunky heel, especially since I'm bigger and can't wear a stiletto anymore.
So we find out that Danny Beard and Pixie Polite are safe. And I'm like, okay, so they're judging in groups, in pairs. You know, I love that. If you work together, you're judged together. I'm a big believer in that. So I was like, okay. And then we find out that the winners were Dakota and Baby. I'm like, okay, they work together. They're the team, together. So they got the win together. Granted, I would have gave them both the win. I stand by that. Yeah. It's just, I hate that it was right after a big group win the week before.
Right.
I think I would have switched whatever they were going to do next week. I forget what. I have a screenshot of it. We'll talk about it later. I would have switched these 2 challenges. Oh yeah, they're doing the chatty show, the Bossy Rossi, but for the UK. I would have switched them so that we wouldn't have double winners back to back. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah.
Oh wait, then we have to move something because you need an even number of girls. Still, I would have reworked the episode number on what we did, what challenge. I probably would have moved the girl group challenge back some. But they won. I do not disagree. Look at Baby's face. That's just
woman, all woman.
And you know, I gotta give Dakota her props. She was lip syncing episode 1, and she done won episode 2 and episode 3.
Hey,
I saw online from the Instagram page Drag Race Statistics. That word, my speech impediment was not gonna let me say it. Dakota's like the 3rd person to do that, behind Spanky Jackson, who did it this year, and Jenny Jacquet.
Won.
Yeah, and Jenny Jacquet from UK versus the World. They were in the bottom the first episode, and then they won episode 2 and 3. So I'm like, okay, so Dakota, you in good company, a winner and somebody who possibly could have won if they didn't play the game. Well, they played the game correctly, in my opinion. A lot of people get upset with the way they played the game on UK versus the World. But, because maybe I would have sent her home too. She had 2 wins. Yeah, baby. But anyway. Yeah, so she's in great company. And if she makes it to the end, A, I'm gonna be so happy for her. And B, I'm gonna be like, damn it, I should have put her in my top 3.
Facts.
Okay. So moving onwards, our bottom 2 is Black Pepper and Copper Top. This is where it pissed me off. I'm like, They worked as a team. That should be Jumper's Blonde right there. Like, I'm happy Jumper's Blonde wasn't in the bottom, but at the same time, their group was collectively worse than the other group because Gorgeous Looks was so great that it should have saved Copper Top, and Jumper's Blonde should have been in the bottom 2 with her partner. So I don't agree.
They should have been lip syncing in pairs.
Oh no, that's too many queens lip syncing. Well, what if they would have done like a la All Stars 1, have 2 of them on the side, and if they feel like they're not doing good enough, they just hit the button.
Ooh,
that would have been a gag if they would have brought that button back out. Oh, that would have been a gag. That would have been cute. But this is what they did. Oh yes, and 2 of them home at one time. Yes, get these queens out to that. Okay, listen, it's been a year. I'm ready. I'm ready to put some of these seasons to bed. So let's get them out of here. Let's send them to the house, okay? So they lip sync to This Is Real by Jax Jones, and I'm not saying that other person's name because, girl. Anyway, so
Ella
what do we
Henderson?
think of this? Huh?
I said Ella Henderson.
Don't say her name on this channel.
Okay, you're gonna have to fill me in.
I will. But Black Pepper destroyed Copper Top. But I want to say this. Copper did a good job too.
Yeah, she did.
She was really over there, and if she was against anybody else, she probably would have won. At one point, I'm thinking, is Ruth gonna do a double save? I'm like, oh Lord, we're gonna get a double save, aren't we? Because obviously she's slaying, but Copper's not laying down. She's like, hold on, bitch, I can do shit too.
Right? You're not gonna play in my face.
Yeah, you're not gonna destroy me, honey. But baby, she hit this little cartwheel, went down to the ground. I thought this was funny when the cape went into Black Pepper's face. I'm like, yes, get her. That'll be something I would do. Oops, my bad. As I'm still lip syncing. That's a move they do in the ballroom a lot. So I was like, okay, I'm not sure if she knew that, but it triggered my ballroom knowledge, and I'm like, oh,
I've seen that.
But yeah, she did a really good job. But Black Pepper was it.
Eating, tearing it up.
Oh, this split right here, this was nice. That was nice, Copper. Like, this was Leomi's reaction to that. Oh, that was nice. Now,
okay.
Black Pepper, honey, if we're gonna do the split, we gotta touch the floor. Okay. But I gotta give you props. This one looks a little better. You didn't touch all the way still, but it was a little better.
She just needs to stretch a little bit more.
Yeah, that's just, she probably didn't think she was lip syncing. Maybe. I don't know. No, in Untucked, she said she was lip syncing.
Yeah, in Untucked, she said she was lip syncing.
But oh, baby, Michelle was feeling it. She was doing the Brad. Well, Brad usually does this. She was like, and baby, from here on in, this is when, because it was pretty even. This is when Black Pepper took it. This one, look at baby. Look at baby. She's like, get it! Baby, this right here is where she started going in, honey. Like, oh, poor Copper, honey.
Right, because Copper kind of slowed down a little bit and stayed in one spot, and she was like, "Nope, I'm gonna give you all the ballroom."
It was so good. She had a cute little arm moment. I wouldn't completely call it ballroom, but you can see the inspirations. And right, then the double dip at the end, and I love how Copper went into her dip because she was already on the ground, and she's like, oh, "Just give you the." I'm like, okay. I see you.
I see you.
I sees you. I see you. That was Alan's reaction. But RuPaul makes her decision, and Black Pepper won the lip sync. Do you agree?
Yes, wholeheartedly.
I do too.
Completely.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I think I would have double saved this. I think I would have, because Copper really impressed me. Black Pepper, but
Right.
Copper did an amazing job, and I can't help but to think, saying she was up there against Jombers, she would ate her up. Possibly even Cheddar. I've never seen Cheddar perform, so I don't know how well she would do. But still, like, I feel like if it was anybody else,
y'all want to follow us and try and show and prove. I mean, hey.
Yeah. So she won, and that means Copper Top has to go home. I actually like Copper Top. I did. I did. I'm gonna miss her. But then again, I like pretty much all these queens on this cast. This is a really good cast of queens.
It is a really good cast.
But yeah, we had to say goodbye. It's never there. Oh no, not that man. Nope. But next week on RuPaul's Drag Race UK, they are going to be on the new chat show,
Candyman,
which is the UK's version of Bossy Rossi. So I am super excited to see this. I love a good improv challenge. I feel like Danny, just from the little piece we saw today, well, when the episode aired on Thursday, I think Danny's going to do really good in the challenge next week. Really do.
Yes.
But that is our episode. And we're going to wrap things up here, honey. LaCresha, where can they find you on the social medias?
You can find me at Cresha McGill. That's CRESHAMCGILL on all social media.
And you can find me on all social media platforms at Simply Desmond. That's SIMPLYDESMOND. Thank you so much for spending a piece of your day with us. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, honey. We be looking. We be looking. And we will see y'all next week. Bye.